This presentation looks at what we actually study in macroeconomics. We've already learnt that macroeconomics looks at the behavior of the whole economy. But what is it that we actually study? Well, in general, we look at totals in the economy. The word we use for totals is aggregates. So total what? Well, firstly, we look at the total output of the economy. What this means is the value of all the goods produced in the economy in 1 year. So that's one total, or aggregate, that we study in macroeconomics. Another total, or aggregate, is the total amount of unemployment there is in the economy. This looks at how many workers who are willing to work do not have jobs. We also look at the level of prices, and by prices we mean prices in general, not the price of one good or another, but the price level in general. And there is a way of measuring the general level of prices in the economy. And we look at what's happening to this general level of prices. Also, we look at the total value of exports that a country is selling to other countries, and also what it's buying from other countries, that is to say the total value of imports. These are two more totals or aggregates that we study in macroeconomics. So essentially, macroeconomics is concerned, among other things, with looking at the size and growth rate of the economy. It is looking at the speed at which prices are increasing, something that we call the inflation rate. It is looking at the number of workers who do not have a job, called the rate of unemployment. And it is also looking at the balance between exports and imports, that is to say, the trade balance. These are just some of the areas that we examine in macroeconomics, but it's true to say that they are four of the major areas that macroeconomics actually looks at. Now, one last thing that we should mention here is that in studying macroeconomics, we're also going to be studying macroeconomic policies. These are tools or steps that we take as a government or as a central bank in order to achieve certain macroeconomic objectives, namely economic growth, a low level of unemployment, a low and stable inflation rate, and long-run balanced trade. So to achieve these objectives, we employ many different policies, and these are called macroeconomic policies. And this is something else that we look at in detail in macroeconomics.